All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba Shem Rakah Kwadash. Shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, Adawan Ratazah, this will be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Kwadash. And I just had a couple things that I wanted to spotlight, speak on. A couple scriptures I'll bring out. Nothing super deep, but Adawan Ratazah, this will be edifying, exhorting, and comforting to the elect. And I saw this popped up in my feed. It says Americans falling behind on surging debt. And we know I got Habakkuk chapter 2 on deck already. I always harp on the Ibatya, that thick clay. We're nothing but debt slaves. Debt slaves to the wicked elite. Everybody. We're all slaves to the wicked elite. So it says what Americans are drowning in debt. That's something I've been saying. These people are living a facade, They're up to their eyes in debt, And this article, this clip solidifies it. So and they've been treading water for the longest, but you can only tread water for so long. They're about to drown. Okay, and it's all by design by the wicked elite, the Hegelian dialect, pressure from above, pressure from below, order ad chaos. Order out of chaos. The great squeeze. They're squeezing you on every side, so that ultimately you'll bend the knee and take that digital that charagma. So let's read some of the transcript. I'll try to read some of the transcript. It's a real short video. It's only a minute long. Let me see if I can get through the transcript. The transcript be funny sometimes. Money Matters, let's see. On Fox 59, Money Matters, according to a new report, Americans are struggling with surging debt. Not only our balance is reaching new highs, but also the number of people who aren't keeping up. Federal Reserve Bank of New York reports American credit card debt has now reached $1.14 trillion. The American Ibatya, heavy debt pledges, right? We're all debt slaves, It says the American credit card debt, again, it used to be you lived paycheck to paycheck, and then, you were still drowning, still barely, making ends meet. Now you resorted to doing what? Living credit card to credit card, living off your credit cards. But with the astronomical interest rates, it is, you're digging a hole that you can't get out of. That's the wickedness of usury, And you're usury. You're being met with usury on every side, So it says the debt has now reached $1.14 trillion, not million, not billion, $trillion. Listen to this. That's up 48%, almost 50% from 2021, from 3 years ago. You see? Because like Elder Apostle Tahar always goes into, what they've been telling you. We're in a period of inflation, that's really nothing more than the dollar losing its value. The dollar's being devalued. Okay? All these nations are dumping the dollar. Okay? So it's losing its value, its strength. You see? And Elder Apostle Tahar always mentioned hyperinflation, that America is going to go, Babylon is going to go into a state of hyperinflation. He always referenced the Weimar Republic in Germany. He mentioned Argentina, Venezuela. That's what's coming to America. They're going to, and globally, it's coming to all these nations because this is a global reset, a global economic collapse orchestrated by the wicked elite to ultimately usher in that digital that charagma. Well, they have complete control per Aaron Russo. You don't want to obey, they'll just lock off your charagma. You see? You see, I saw Elder Pastor Hard did the lesson. It's here. The banking system, the beast system is here. We right there, baby. Which another article that I'm gonna go into solidifies everything is coming together. So it says that's up 48% from 2021. We heading into hyperinflation. They're gonna need to go through. That's I didn't pull that one. That's in Revelation. A penny for a barley a wheat, a day's wage. I botched it up. Basically, you're gonna have to work a whole day for a loaf of bread. That's hyperinflation. I botched it up. So it says that's up 48% from 2021. And household debt, which also includes mortgages and auto loans, is up to 17.8 trillion. That's up 26% from 2021. Yeah, everything is going up. Utilities, groceries, houses, cars, even used cars. Everything is going up because we're heading into a state of hyperinflation. Everything is going up except what? Your pay. You see? Therefore, you can't keep up. You're drowning. And it was all designed that way. As Carl Schwab said, you will own nothing and be happy. You will eat the bugs. So it says, now all this is connected, of course it's connected, to inflation in more ways than one. Yeah, on all sides. Usury. It says, now all this is connected to inflation. When I read Salaki, this is a sidebar. When I read the transcript, you see the importance of punctuation. Commas, periods, exclamation marks, question marks. It's just the transcript will be one fucking run-on sentence, man. So anyway, it says, now all this is connected to inflation in more ways than one. Salaki, and I got to do this because I'll get copyright flagged, infringement. Mysteriously. Everybody else can put up videos and whole clips, but let me put a 2-second clip. My video gonna get pulled down mysteriously. Anyways, now all this is connected to inflation in more ways than one. Inflation hit an all-time high of over just 9% in 2022. Anyway, you get the idea. Because they're fudging their numbers. They're saying out of one breath, they're saying inflation hit an all-time high. Now they're saying it's down. They full of shit, man. Yeah, they full of shit. He speaks out of both sides of his mouth, man. But that's the point. All right? Hey, we head into a state of hyperinflation. And it's not just you. It's not just me. Not just people it's everybody. Everybody's drowning. And it's designed that way. Okay? So, real quick, I saw this also. Matter of fact, these two, I got an article here. I saw, this is old, but in my feed, somebody had mentioned it, and I did my due diligence. Basically, I'm not even going to click on anything, but you can see self-repossessing Ford Motor Company. They've been talking about, they patented it already, from what I'm surmising. They were trying to set up self-repossessing cars. Okay, so now we understand why the picture's becoming more and more clear. This digital infrastructure for this new world order is all around us. The infrastructure is already built. You see, now we see why they were pushing electrical vehicles. Now we see why they're pushing the chips in the vehicles. Why? So that they can have more control. Now we see why they're pushing these 15-minute cities. We understand what we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. So now we understand also now why the car market of late GM, General Motors, Stellantis, which Stellantis is Chrysler or whatever, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, you know, among the automotive industry, they've been mass layoffs, right? And primarily, as you can see, it says GM announced this week that it will lay off 1,000 white collar workers, not blue collar, not in the doing the hard grunt labor, in the factories. It says white collar workers, including 634 at its global technical center in Warren. This follows Stellantis' decision to cut up to 2,450 jobs at its Warren truck assembly plant. These layoffs are the latest in a series of workforce reduction by both automakers in Michigan. But the point that I'm saying is, bringing it all together, in my humble opinion, they're doing this because they've already got the software. That's why there's a mass layoffs in the tech industry, because the infrastructure's laid, the algorithms, all the engineer, they don't need you no more. All the software, everything is already up and running. They're ready to fully roll out this new world order, but they're trying to control the collapse. They don't want to just bring it on upon you all at once because you'll panic. They're trying to control the collapse, control the layoffs. But there is going to come a time when there'll be no work for Egypt, per Isaiah 19. Salakia. All right? So that's the point. Basically, I just wanted to spotlight again the Americans drowning in debt, and also the layoffs. I've been reporting on the layoffs, but now we're seeing the pictures coming together, if you can see it. What they have in store for you in this new world order, this new world, this new digital system that they're setting up. Okay, they don't need you. They got the drones to deliver the packets. They got the robots in the warehouses. They got self-driverless cars, self-driverless trucks. The cars are fucking all electrical. Got chips in them. They could just turn them off, at the drop of a dime. They control. Not everything's digital. Your goddamn water meter is digital. Your electrical meter is digital. They don't even come out and read the shit no more. 9 times out of 10, it's all digital. You see? Your car. You're going to get a new car. It's going to be the price of the cars is going to be so astronomical. You're going to have to take out a loan. You're not going to be able to afford anything cash. You're going to have to take out loans. You see? And then what's going to happen? You're going to be met with astronomical interest rates, usury, all by design, because they're hoping you're going to they know you're not going to finish paying off the car. And what do a lot of people do? They start hiding the car, locking it up, and playing all type of games. Nah, they got something for your ass. Self-repoing cars, or they just kill the kill switch. It's all digital. You see? So hey, we're close, man. We're close. So I had a couple scriptures on deck. I'm just gonna run through them, man. We know them. I don't want to make this video too long. Haggai 1 and 6. We already know what it says. Matter of fact, you can read it for yourself, man. We're broken records, man. You have no need that I write unto you. Time for you to start doing some due diligence. We're fully persuaded. It's time for you to get fully persuaded. And how do you get fully persuaded? By doing the legwork your goddamn self, man. So again, Haggai 1 and 6 ties perfectly with the lesson for today. You have sown much and bring in little. You eat, but ye have not enough. Skipping down, it says, ye earn wage. He that earneth wages to put in a bag filled with holes. It's designed that way. I did this. You could read the whole thing. I'm trying to make this video too long. So Proverbs 22 and 7, we know it. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. And who's the rich? The wicked elite, the bankers. That's why you're drowning in debt. because he sets the stipulations, you know? And again, Habakkuk 2 and 6, one of my favorite chapters, one of my favorite verses, that thick clay, that ibatya, heavy. Look up the word clay in the Hebrew, it's ibatya, heavy debts, weights, pledges. That's what it's a debt-bearing society, a debt system, That's why you're drowning. Proverbs 23 and 5, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? That's most of our people. Majority of the people in the world, their God is mammon. They're all about getting to the bag, grinding, But you were never meant to make it here, man. The whole America's motto is for you to own nothing and be happy. So it says, wilt thou, again, a lot of you are giving it your all for that corruptible crown, instead of you giving it your all for that incorruptible crown, storing up you righteous riches in heaven, where neither rust nor moth does corrupt, or thieves breaking and steal, So it says, Proverbs 23 and 5, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? You ain't even getting paid with real money. You being paid with debt-bearing notes. But you think you doing something. Mr. Money Mayweather, For riches make themselves wings. When it rains, it pours. One bill after the other. The bills don't stop. Again, Haggai. It says, will thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Because it wasn't designed for you to make it here. Okay? So, let's see. Psalm 62 and 10. Trust not in oppression. That's what a lot of you do. A lot of you, some of you get hip to the game, figure out the play. Okay, that's how you make it. You got to oppress the people. You got to, do all type of wickedness, finesse them, scam them, You learn the ways of this devil, his oppressive ways, and you follow the play, right? You set up your businesses the same way. You model your businesses after this devil's system, So it says, you trust in this world, this system. There's so many avenues, but I'm using it as far as you people that set up franchises. You open up you a couple franchises. You think you're doing it, right? Slaving out your workers and shit, But you trust. But look what's happening now. All these franchises are collapsing. All these Subways, all these, Dollar Trees, Serves you right. Woe to you. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. And that's what a lot of you do. A lot of you got your couple businesses. You got people working for you, and we know an employee is nothing more than a slave. And you start feeling yourself. You become proud, and now people are beneath you. Where's the one that I wanted for that one? Yes. Where was it? Was it Wisdom of Solomon? Real quick, Wisdom of Solomon. The whole chapter's good. But I wanted the main point. Verse 8, Wisdom of Solomon 5, I want 8. I'll start at 7, because it goes into the righteous, right? Ezra tells you that then shall be, we're going to know who's with the Lord, the men of the Lord, the women, the elect. We're going to know in that day. Then shall be known who are my chosen. Then shall be known the prophet has been amongst you. As it's going into the righteous shall stand in great boldness, But I want verse 7, right? This goes into you scoffers and scorners, the ones of you that chasing mammon. You trust in oppression, you trust in Egypt, you trust in this world. It's all going to fail you, right? So it says, verse 7, we wearied ourselves, that corruptible crown. We wearied ourselves in the losing sleep, working all type of hours, going to school at night, missing out, just doing everything just to try to get you some shekels. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. You sell your soul, compromise your morals. Yea, we have gone through deserts where they lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord Adawan, we have not known it. Yeah, you don't want to. You could care less about pleasing Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You know, this is the main point. What hath pride profited us? Or what good hath riches with our vaunting brought us? All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasteth by. You can keep reading. All your riches, all your pride, it's going to fail you. It's going to fail you. Proverbs 11, again, store you up righteous riches in heaven. Sure riches. Proverbs 11:4. Riches profiteth not in the day of wrath, and the day of wrath is coming. The day of vengeance burneth in Yahushua Hamashiach's heart. You know? The indignation of the Lord is about to be poured out upon the earth, his righteous anger. And riches, again, riches, carnal riches. The fuck you gonna, what is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai gonna do with some paper fiat money? Huh? What the hell is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai gonna do with some fucking bitcoins? Huh? Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Out of one Watazah, we be found on the right side of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. In wrath, he'll remember mercy. You know? But like I forget who said it. One of the brothers was saying you gotta give Yahweh B'Shem, you gotta give Yahushai something to work with, man. Yahushai is the mediator, the go-between, the intercessor. You know? But you gotta give Yahushai something to go to Yahweh with. And what is he gonna go to Yahweh with? Your faith plus your works. You know? You want to be blameless. You want to have a good report. You know? So that's the point. I'm gonna close out here. This is Elder Apostle Tahar's one of his favorite chapters. Now one of mine's also, James chapter 5. Let's run through it. Verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Twofold. This is really talking about the super rich, the super wealthy, the elite, the oligarchs, right? But also you middle class, it could apply to you too. You know, you think you rich, but you ain't really rich. But you know, it could apply to you too. So it says, "Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten, because they unrighteous dealings. Riches got by deceit. You know, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. The wickedness, how you acquired your wealth, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days." And he knows it. That's why he's about to come down with great wrath. Behold, Revelation 12:12. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of armies, the Lord of hosts, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Right? Our cries, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai hears our cries of the lowly, the meek, the downtrodden, the oppressed, Jacob, the worm. Right? It says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, you elites, you rich, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the days of slaughter. As in the day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. Be patient, therefore, brethren. This is what we patiently waiting on, the big payback, and it's coming. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord Adawan. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and have long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord Adawan draweth nigh. So, hey, that's the perfect place to end it. Victory is nigh. All we got to do is hold on. This place is circling the drain. These people are through. As you can see, they're treading water. They're drowning. You know, they're up to their eyes in debt. They're living a facade. They're miserable. And you ain't seen nothing yet. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam Nesharallah.